We're going to tap in, get some messages. 22, 22 mini reads. Two questions for $10. Okay. If you'd like to be put on a list, just let me know. Oh, okay. Somebody trying to turn a different direction. They don't want to see this wind that you got coming, collective. Okay. Somebody don't want to see this wind that you got coming. They know that you got something in the bag. Okay. Let's get a prayer. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. All right, give everybody a chance to get in here. I'm good, I'm good. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, two questions for $10. Okay, I can see it. Yeah. Hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, y'all. I had to catch up on personal readings. Okay, y'all. I am available for hour sessions, 30-minute sessions for personal readings and Reiki sessions. Y'all go on and book with your girl, okay? Or y'all can take advantage of the 22 special I got on the mini reads or two questions for $10 tonight. Okay. Hey, hey. How you guys doing? How y'all feeling after this full moon in Sagittarius? Okay. That's what's up. Happy birthday. Early birthday. Yeah, somebody is having to turn away because they don't want to see you win. Okay? Collective. Somebody's turning away from a situation now because it's got them real upset. They like, hold on. How did they get through all of these attacks? How did they do this? Okay, this could be this emotionally unstable person. Okay? Gotcha. That's Divine Feminine's Day, Friday the 13th, baby. Listen now. And y'all know how I was saying earlier, somebody has been watching to see if whatever magic they've been throwing, if it's working on you and it's not, okay? You might look younger, you might be slimmer, okay? Your skin's glowing, your money's good, going in for a promotion, like you're feeling good, and like somebody sitting here, they got to turn away now, okay? They have, they're driving themselves insane. Something about this. All right, let's tap in, y'all. Let's see what's going on. 23 people. Well, 25 now. 7 likes. All right, what's going on with this energy here, spirit? For the collective. High Priestess, there you are. Okay, High Priestess. Your intuition, y'all, let me tell y'all right now. You may not see what's coming, but your intuition is telling you to go a different direction. Please listen to that, okay? Your intuition is like on 10,000 right now. Like I was saying earlier in that video, like I couldn't see exactly what was going on. All I knew is there was something here, okay? So if your intuition is telling you this, then you definitely need to pay attention, okay? Yes. Because somebody's synthetic. Okay, you see how that person come in and said, I like your synthetic weave or a wig. Somebody here is artificial, and they know they are. That's right, baby. All right, let's clarify the High Priestess. That's the overall energy here. High Priestess here. Well, you could have got some messages while you was in the spiritual bath. Y'all, I've had to take 2 today, okay? Make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. Or spiritual showers and cleansing, okay? Y'all been doing a lot of cleansing. Open the doors, burning my herbs, sage, okay? Palo Santo, wrapping my head up. It's really, really important. Okay, spiritual baths is where you get in. You can use Epsom salt, whatever you're called to use with a spiritual bath. It's gonna be okay, right? You can just get in there and you can wash down with some Dial soap, okay? The yellow bar is really good. Like, whatever you need to do to cleanse everything out, right? With your spiritual bath. And then what you want to do after you get out of your spiritual bath, just turn the shower on, rinse yourself off. But cleansing, okay? Tell me what about the High Priestess. What's going on? You know about the magic. And you had to take your power back, High Priestess. Okay? I'm telling you, High Priestess, you know somebody was doing magic, and you know you had to stand in your power. You had to take your power back. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Hey, it's Chris. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like no. Okay, and I feel like there was some kind of love magic or something that was done there. Oh, y'all's relationship. I feel like whoever she's been entertaining, Chris, they got her wrapped up into something, and I don't feel like she's coming back. I feel like intuitively you know this. Yes, and make sure and say, listen. Let me tell you something, Chris. This girl actually did you a favor, is what Spirit's saying, by leaving you. And right now, you're not seeing it like that, but I promise you, in the next couple weeks, you're about to be like, whoa, I am glad that I got out of this situation. Tell me about the situation here with Chris. I feel like there was no equal give and take in this relationship. Now you don't have to protect yourself from her or whoever she's dealing with. Your money's about to take off as well. 10 of Cups. Now you can walk into your 10 of Cups. This person was a blockage for you. You was giving so much to this situation that it was holding you back. Yeah, there was no love in this situation, Chris. Yeah, and I feel like you've been talking to the universe about what's going on here, because you felt very wounded with this situation here. And you was acting like that you had peace, but there was something here. Yeah, this person wasn't offering shit, okay? Except a hard time, like not giving you, not reciprocating the energy at all. Success in reverse. I feel like this was affecting your money something serious too. And now you can, look, now that you awakened here, you can step into your 10 of Pentacles and do what you need to do after being 9 of Swords this whole time. Yeah, Emperor. This is you stepping into your divine masculine, your boss energy. Mm-hmm. And see, the thing about this is, you walked away from being backstabbed, betrayed, and lied to. You don't even know the half. I feel like this is like divine intervention, okay? And that was, you just didn't have no clue. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, because look, now you don't feel like a failure. Somebody was projecting their energy onto you, and now you're not disappointed. It's almost like the trash took itself out. I mean, listen, now I don't mean to sound like that, but like that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Like it's hold on one second, love, okay? Um, yeah, it wasn't higher commitment at all. It was just like coming in, you was giving everything that you possibly had, and it's like now all the worries went with this person. Why do I feel like your anxiety was really, really high when this woman was around you, Chris? And you're like, why do I feel like this, VG? It's because she has some attachments. And now these changes is happening for you, and that's a really good thing. Also, I feel like this person was blocking your intuition and how, what you need to be doing for yourself. Overall, I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. I know it's going to take some getting it used to, maybe finding you like a new routine, maybe working out, doing some fresh fruit smoothies, going to the gym, like taking yourself out on dates, just different things like this. All that love that you were showing this person, you need to start showing to yourself, okay? But that's what I got for you. All right, you said that your dad is an alcoholic and you need to know what to do with that situation. Yes, it is. It's beautiful out here tonight. Guys, if y'all want to be put on the list for a reading, just let me know, okay? And let me know if you sent your payment over, because you see my phone hadn't went off, so yeah, I'll need to know what's going on here, okay? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, High Priestess, let's get back to it. So you knew about the magic and you had to take your power back here. You could feel the moon magic. Okay, yeah, you got the message. Okay, you felt this last night, possibly releasing, pulling your power back, calling it back. You knew somebody was doing something here. Possibly really had to do a lot of self-care yesterday. Cause y'all, like I literally had to put all my clients off till today. Like last night, I mean, the past 3 days, I have been feeling it, and I'm like, okay, it's a lot going on here. And my clients understood. I was like, y'all, I wasn't trying to, like brush everybody off, but under a full moon, like it was. Y'all know this was an emotional healing full moon. Okay. It's all good, babies. What's up, Susan? See, happiness. Because you know somebody over here trying to fuck with your happiness because there's a sideways. High Priestess. Because you don't take anything personal. And somebody's real upset because the way that you carry yourself, it's like, when you know, you know. Exactly. Like, when you know, collective. Like, it is what it is. Like, I stand on my intuition 10,000 strong. Like, I don't let nobody tell me how to feel, okay? And this is changing the game up, and you got the devil in reverse. Because you defeated this devil here, okay? You got in this Queen of Wands energy and believed in yourself, okay? And you said, nope, I'm not communicating. It is what it is, okay? Because I already know the truth. I already know what's going on here, right? It is what it is. I'm not going to keep addressing something that I already know the truth about, High Priestess. And I feel like this energy of, you might as well take that over there somewhere, because I already know the truth. This could be with a court situation. It's in, you're like, higher fine, it ain't no higher commitment. There is something that you know of your heart and your soul here that is not, no, you not finna finesse me. You ain't gonna lie to me. I know when I feel this energy, and I know what's going on, right? Somebody here is not backing you down from what you feel. Okay? And it's almost like, collective, you know what I'm getting to? Hey, welcome, babies. There's some energies here that was always throwing something, right? You know exactly where it's coming from. And you're sitting with this and just saying, so you just gonna keep trying this? I already know your patterns, I already know your cycles. Like, you gonna keep trying this? Oh, okay. That's why today I was getting, ain't no more passes. This is over with. Ain't no more passes for people. Yeah. Well, can I tell you something? That's one of the signs that you're ascending. Is whenever you don't want to hear things, you want to be alone, going in hermit mode. That's how you know that you're ascending and you're leveling up, because you're done hearing the shit. And it's like, whatever. Like, I know what I know, and you're not finna back me down from that, and it is what it is. Like, do what you want to. But like I said, I know the truth. And whenever it all comes out here, you the one need to be preparing for whatever is about to happen here, not me. Because I know that I've been an innocent bystander in some shit here. And you keep trying to put me into some shit, and it's not working. You keep fucking yourself. Somebody keeps fucking themselves here. High Priestess or High Priest. Okay? Somebody also, man, the people, they see you sitting in peace. Okay? And look, did you hear what this person just, did you see what this person just said? Okay, somebody heard something about you actually being the victim. Thank you, Spirit. You was actually the victim in the situation, but you didn't play the victim card. You spoke your truth. You spoke your and that was it, and you moved on. And see, now somebody they want to play the victim, and everybody's finding out they're the abusers. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever is happening here. It's like, okay, well, listen now. What do you mean you're the victim? Because there's receipts showing that you're the abuser. So, can you make this make sense? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what it is, because their energy's making you sick. And you're like, I can't be around this. Y'all, listen, I got in my spiritual bath. Earlier, I took a nap. Got up, got in a spiritual bath. And as I was, as I was getting it together, like, I had the sick feeling in my stomach. I was like, why do I feeling sick? Like, I ate something earlier. Okay, I ain't really been out in the sun. I have been working all day. But I'm like, why do I feel sick to my stomach? That could be an ascension symptom. Okay? Yeah. Excuse me. I'm like, why? But that would make sense, right? If you're having headaches, if you need to wrap your head up, if like light is bothering you, okay, and you need to just lay in the dark, wrap your head up, make sure you take your spiritual bath, whatever needs to happen, cleanse the house, because you could be having a third eye awakening, and y'all, that hurts. Like, you'll get a headache and everything else, and you're sitting here like, why can't I stand the light? Why can't I don't want to hear no noises? It's because you're going through that breakthrough, that ascension, okay? Yeah. And see, this is the thing. Hey, Kelly. This is the thing, is when you're going through all of this stuff, you start paying attention, right? Yeah. It's almost like you got anxiety by Bobby Dale, from her, like her coming back. It's making you sick. Collective, I'm telling you right now, even if you ain't getting clarity and your intuition is telling you to do something or not to do something, pay attention to it, okay? Pay close attention. Why is your intuition screaming at you like this? Garcia, you're getting that lawyer got some good information for you. Yeah, I seen it. Thank you. And I feel like your intuition is telling you you got some good news coming, and you're feeling a projection that somebody's sick because this offer they got to give you. Yeah. This energy's sick because this offer they got to give you, sis. Shell. Yeah. Y'all, these narcissistic energies are making a lot of people sick with their energy right now. I'm gonna tell y'all something. They are so, like, they're so out of control because there ain't no more passes. They all being exposed. And yeah, they're all being exposed. They don't know what to do. All right, let's tap in and see what you got going on, Garcia. Divine Feminine, we gonna get back. High Priestess, we gonna get back to this in a minute. Yeah, I'm telling you, pay attention. They want you to react. Yeah. You said what? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, listen. Something told me to come live tonight. Tell that it is going down. You said, "Hey Sherry, my brother just had a heart attack and sent me a check to pick up." What? Hold on, baby. I'm doing somebody else's reading. You said he grabbed the bill as soon as I said that? Yeah. Okay. Tell me what's going on here with Garcia and this lawyer. Whoo, the opportunist in the tower, baby. Listen. Oh, yeah. The investigator found some information. Yeah. Somebody foundation is falling. I'm good, baby. Oh, okay. Whoo, listen, him having to cut you that check, but put him into a heart attack, didn't it? That could be confirmation for you, Garcia. Somebody getting sick here. I'm telling you, because this investigator's like, hey, you finna have to go on and settle this out. Yeah. Tell me what else is going. Baby, somebody is heartless and they do not want to cause a truce. You said a check for 5,000. Wow. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Garcia. Yeah. This lawyer, this investigator found something. They calling in. They're sick because this settlement here. Okay, Garcia? Yeah, because the courts know the truth that they lied. Yeah. The Hierophant in reverse, they know the truth. They know they lied to the courts. And there's a fight. And it's a completion of a cycle. Yeah. There it is. They ain't celebrating no more. They got 10 of swords. Because they can't defeat you in this situation. Because the workplace was in reverse from the get-go. They always trying to get away from some shit. They can't give you no fishy offer here. You ain't getting no bad news. They didn't use their intuition. Foundation in reverse. Yeah. Come in playing with the Empress now. Look, you got some good news coming in, baby. Okay? Somebody could be overindulging about this offer they got to give you. Yeah. Because they kept trying to hide something. Overall, I feel like this is going to be a really, really good conversation with your lawyer. They're going to want to settle out of court. Okay. Garcia, I feel like you have nothing to worry about. Somebody's very, very worried here because you dominated the situation and you've been successful with this and you didn't back down, and they can't be cruel to you. Okay, sis? Yeah. Because, see, they over here sleep. They thought that they was going to just keep doing this to people, and they come up on you, and that ain't the case. Like Spirit said before, they should have never erased that video, and they wouldn't be in this situation. But that's what's making the compensation even bigger, because they tried to hide it, okay? And your intuition is telling you this. You like, man, I already know what's up. That's what happens whenever you're a liar and you're a thief. When you're trying to be sneaky and get away from shit, it will cost you. Instead of facing the problem head on, like they should have that day, and not erase that video, they wouldn't be in this situation. But no, we're going to be sneaky and we're going to keep on doing shit. And that's what's got them put in this bad situation. Collective, what have I been telling y'all about year 9? Don't come in year 9 lying. Don't be coming in year 9 over here. Yeah. That's what's up. Empress, do you want to do a reading on this? With your brother and this check? Sorry, I was doing a reading for somebody else. That's right. White witch, I'm telling y'all, year 9, these people that wanted to come in year 9 with all these liabilities and telling all these lies, that they all getting their ass in a situation. Okay. Um, Empress, I'm gonna say this, okay? Spirit saying he's not lying, that did come from your mom. That's just not the full amount, okay? That's not the full amount. That's why you feel that way. And he's trying to get you to go on and go pick that check up. You know what I'm saying? You need to be asking more questions when you get to that law office. You need to be asking to see the will, asking to see different things, assets. You start asking questions like that. Listen now. They just want you to settle, okay? Excuse me. So they can be over, okay? So it can be over. Well, we'll just give Empress $5,000. She's going to take that and she's going to be quiet. And your intuition is telling you something different. Yeah, let me know. Because I'm hearing your mama's estate was worth way more than what they talking about. That's a lie. How many people did they split this money between? Like, you see what I'm saying? There's more questions. Sometimes it's not how you say, it's what you say. Go in there and ask the hard questions, okay? Cause see, whenever you get around him, you're the light, and he don't know what to do. That's why he wants other people to deal with you. High priest, high priestess, I need y'all to pay attention right now. Your light is stripping these people's demons, okay? They don't know what to do. You're welcome, Garcia. Please, yeah, keep me informed. Send me an email if you want to. Let me know what's going on here. My email is over there in the About Me section, okay? You're welcome, Empress. Because, Empress, I'm going to go back to what I've been saying. Remember how we say that this rejection was for your protection? Pay attention to that. What kind of dirty money is that? Where'd that money come from? Where did the money really come from? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't get something because that rejection was for our protection. Do we want to be attached to that type of shit? Or what, right? Thank you. I appreciate that. Do we want to be attached to that shit? Because, yeah. Thank you for the $2, baby. I appreciate that. But, yeah, it's like, I got to sit back and think about this real quick. Because I don't know about all that. Hold on. You came too quick with this here. Yeah. Alright, High Priestess. I'm going to get another deck over here. Let's see what, somebody don't want this smoke no more. Because some ain't arriving, y'all. I'm telling y'all. High Priest, High Priestess. They don't want this smoke no more because they know you got too many receipts. You know way too much. And they don't want this smoke no more. That's what's going on here. That's exactly right. They do not want this smoke no more because they know once you come in, oh, and something's not arriving and they don't want this confrontation no more. Period, poo. Because see, y'all remember when they put you in isolation? They fucked up. They fucked up putting you in isolation. Because now, you know how to tap in. You know how to cleanse your energy. You've been doing your studies. And when something is off, you don't respond. You pull back. Okay? Y'all remember what I was saying about my $20 press ons? Okay, look, y'all. I'm learning to work with them, okay? I'm over here like, damn. Hey, to my girly girl, shout out to y'all for these long ass damn nails, okay? I'm sitting over here and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. But it's like, you learn how to master things. Even though it's hard for you, you still learn how to master whatever they try to put you through, right? I'm telling you. And see, whenever you get quiet and you pull back, that's what gets these people so upset. Exactly. Because then you sit and you think, okay, they come in and they told this story. Well, that's not adding up. Hold up. That's not adding up. So then you start putting the puzzle pieces together and you like, okay, well, why did you... Ah, okay. Because see, they talk so fast, they keep forgetting that you taking mental notes. Some of us take physical notes, okay? I've been known to write some shit down and I'm like, okay, such and such told me this, and then such and such told me this, and then such and such told me this. Okay, all this ain't making no sense. Why all y'all got a different story? Now I got to get real quiet and pull back. And see, somebody's way off balance here. And see, if you're dealing with somebody that plays on emotions, they're going off emotion, period. That's it. And they're emotionally unstable, so they get to talking and they're and you're just listening. And you're like, okay, hold on. Tell me about this energy here. Communication. Somebody's communicating behind somebody's back here and talking about a bunch of stuff and doing this and doing that, and you can sense this and you're like, what? Why am I picking up on this energy? If I'm in my bubble, why am I picking up on this energy? What? There it is. And what do I always say? They will use somebody close to you to try to stay connected to you. And what better way? Your children. They will send one of your kids in to let them gather information. Well, this child is a child, okay? They don't understand grown folks' business, and then they putting these kids in grown folks' business, and now these kids is learning what the hell's going on. See what I'm saying? And you're sitting here, you're like, and the kids getting all emotional and finding out shit, and they're like, hold up, you lied to me. You told me. Now they're putting the story together, and they're like, okay, what in the fuck is going on here? Why don't you be a grown man or woman and come and tell me? Why are you putting the kids in the middle of this shit? Leave the kids out of this shit. Let's talk about what's going on with A, B, C, or D with you and your family. What y'all been doing here this whole time. You see what I'm saying? Then they try to have everybody. Somebody ain't got no strength. Okay? With the Cancer being at play right now. Yeah. Somebody ain't got no balance. 12th house, hidden enemies. They're showing their hands for free. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? And this is the thing, half truths. They're telling her half truths. And you know that they're telling her half truths, and you're like, what's going on here? Why ain't you telling her the full truth? Right? If you're gonna tell it, fucking tell it all, okay? Alright, High Priestess. You already got clarity. You already know. You ain't boo-boo the fool. That's why they don't want no smoke no more, because they know that you know what the fuck has been going on, and you ain't playing those games. Exactly. Taking accountability and having to admit the whole truth. Cause see, now people, I'm getting association. People don't want other people knowing they're associated with certain people here, and they're pulling back from them and saying, oh no, I don't talk to them anymore, I don't have anything to do with them, blah blah blah, this and this. Okay. And it's like, well, you're guilty by association from back then, because you knew what was going on from the beginning, and you still sat at that table and you heard the whole plans. So let's talk about it. And they're like, no, Y'all remember how I said too, excuse me, yesterday, I said some of these truths that are about to hit the surface, you're going to understand why your healing was so important, because you're going to have tough skin when you find out about people, places, and things. Yeah, I got something. Thank you. And now you're finding out why your healing was so important. Okay? Because when you find out how dirty and how deep the betrayal goes, and how deep the rabbit hole is, and how connected all this shit really is, you're going to need to step back. You're going to need to step all the way back and be like, hold up, wait a minute, VG. I didn't know the rabbit hole went down 5 blocks around the city and to a whole nother state. Oh, well, y'all better get ready, because it has. You ain't being gang stalked for no reason. Pay attention now, class in session. Why are you being gang stalked from people from different states, from different countries, from different places that you ain't never been? Do y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know nobody from that place. Oh, they know you, because they're connected to some kind of organization here. Because y'all, these organizations is all over the world. They're always like a chain link fence. You're like, VG, why am I getting this? How did my identity end up over here? How did this end up here? Well, reevaluate who's who and different things. Like, you see what I'm saying? Excuse me. And now it's endings. Yes. Because once you start going down this rabbit hole, you sit here and you start connecting the dots, and you like, hold on, what? Then you find out how long it's been going on. Generation after generation after generation after generation. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you start seeing the patterns and the cycles, and you're sitting here and you're like, oh, okay. And then they try to like put you in competition. Hey, Rachel, they try to put you in competition over here with people, places, and things. These exes especially. Because you don't know. Some of these people got hoes in different area codes. You don't know that you're in competition with a bitch over here all the way in California. Or in North Carolina or New York. Or you know what I'm saying? Or down in Florida. You have no clue that somebody has connected their self to all of these places. And you're like, hold on. And then sometimes the competition is the same sex. And you're over here and you're like, what? I didn't know that you dealt with the same sex. Pay attention, y'all. That's why, look, one time I posted on my Facebook, I was like, sis, you watching the wrong page. You need to be watching his best friend's page. That's his man. You over here worried about me, and guess what? I don't even talk to dude. You need to be going over watching his best friend's page. He the one. They've been over there, Lisa, now playing pocket pool. I don't know what. Are you not? You're not listening. You ain't paying attention. That part. You see what I'm saying? Whole time somebody been attacking you, and you ain't even the one they need to be worried about. It's the homeboy that's pulling up to their house that they go into the club with, in the strip club, and then all of a sudden they lose their phone, and then whenever they come back home, all of a sudden this going on and that happened, and oh wow, yeah, no, that ain't what happened. See what I'm talking about? Y'all listen now. But see, these are conversations that people ain't ready to have though. And high priest or high priestess, you already know that it was some fishy shit going on. That's why you detached and removed yourself from these situations with people, places, and things, right? And now, the further you move back, the more everything's making sense. See what I'm saying? You know the root of the problem, and you know the alliance here that somebody had. Period. When you put them puzzle pieces together, you was like, oh, okay, let me go on and move around. Because, honey, that's what I did. And, you know, hey, another thing that gives it away, let them meet each other while you in the presence. Say you walked up with your ex, right? And they met your baby's father or your father. Okay? You notice the energy, like they knew each other. You're like they met before. You sitting here and you like, oh, okay. Oh, y'all get intrigued by that type of shit. I'm like, so you been knowing him. Okay. Then after you part ways with the individual you just so-called introduced them to, go home, and then all of a sudden there's a fight. This person is very irritated, agitated. And it's like, what's going on here? Y'all, I encountered this one time, right? There was two people that met each other from my past. And I noticed how they looked at each other. There was no type of animosity between these two people. I was like, okay. And then the one person started talking to me and telling me some shit, okay? And I'm like, and then I seen the other person just kind of cut their eyes, and I'm like, why are you even talking about that situation with me? Why would you even bring that situation up in front of this person that I brought around you? It's like they already knew, collective. I'm telling you. And then whenever I got away from both people, I was sitting here and I'm like, y'all been in cahoots the whole time, because the person I brought with me slipped up and said, yeah, I used to be in this area, blah, blah, blah. But that was where that same person was that I introduced them to. Come to find out, they knew the same strippers and hoes. Oh, okay. Stayed around the same hotels. All this other shit. Hold on, what's going on? Well, one day I pulled up to my house, and there was a car that was pulling out of my driveway right before I pulled in. It ended up being one of the strippers with a stud. Why is this person at my house? Stayed at the hotel. Same two people. They was there at the hotel. Why is this the second time that I've seen these people? Right? Y'all, I'm telling you. So then I start asking questions. I'm like, so how you know them? Oh man, I used to mess with the stripper girl. Woo woo woo. She got locked up. Blah blah blah. Pay attention, y'all. I'm telling you. Come to find out, I called back to my city, to my cousin, talked to her, and I was like, hey, you know such and such, and just doing a check. She was like, yeah, you know, this and this. Like, yeah, you need to. Y'all, I'm telling you, the rabbit hole went deep. Okay? And I was like, So all these people know each other. She was like, yeah, because they all know each other. I'm telling y'all. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm sitting here and I'm like, because I noticed that the stripper girl used to always watch my Facebook. And I'm like, why is she always watching my Facebook? Who is this? Then one day I asked dude, I'm like, who is this girl? You know her? No, no, I don't know her. Then when she showed up to the hotel, he started looking all worried. I'm like, why are you worried for? Do you know her? What's up? Exactly. I'm telling you. And then I remember one of his exes, she come to me and she told me, she said, you need to be careful of him because he was into some shady shit back in his hometown, right? Well, he kept telling me this girl was crazy. She was this, she was that. Well, when we went back to his hometown, y'all, the energy was on point with what that girl was telling me. I'm like, man, something ain't right. So then the crazy thing is, I started having trouble with my stomach. Y'all, I folded in my car and hit the floorboard as we was going to his city where he was from. My intuition was telling me not to go. And y'all, this is whenever I first started having my awakening. And I'm like, who the fuck are you and what the fuck are you into? And what's happening here? Y'all, this person didn't use social media. This person barely stayed on their phone. I'm telling you, this person has no social media whatsoever. Now that right there is a first thing. If somebody don't got social media, why? Why does somebody not use social media? Everybody's on social media these days. Pay attention now. And I'm like, so when this person found out that I was on a public platform, this person started getting real nervous. Like, oh no, like, you need to take your face off there. You don't need to be on there, blah. And I'm like, why not? Y'all, I'm telling you. Because people got some hidden, deep, dark secrets. Yeah. And it's like, why are you hiding your face? What are you hiding from? Because y'all, some of these people ain't who you think they are. Yeah. And then something else y'all need to pay attention to. High priest, high priestess. Did you ever get with somebody and all of a sudden the Facebook get taken over, but they kept your face up there? That was them hacking into your shit. And they was talking to people through your Facebook. Cause I called it. I called it on the person's phone. They was tapped in. They was logged in to my Facebook Messenger. And I was like, why are you on my Facebook Messenger? Y'all, this person don't got social media. Why are you logged in? And swore up and down didn't know how to work that phone. My Facebook got hacked. Couldn't get into my Messenger. Picked his phone up and it was there. And I'm like, hold on. What just happened here? But you told me that you didn't know how to do A, B, D, or C. You ain't on social media. Then why are you in my social media? Why are you logged into my Facebook account? On my Messenger? You said you're hiding from Love Baker. A lot of people hide from love. They because they don't want to be loved. They don't know how to take love. When you ain't never been loved correctly, you don't know what it feels like, and it scares you. That's why you run. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But y'all, that's what I'm saying is you got to be careful with these people that say they don't. Yeah, they're always just playing dumb and they don't know this and they don't know that. Listen, now that's a lie. A lot of these people is being tapped into your stuff. And y'all, it's so crazy because we were staying in a hotel together. My email and everything was hacked. And I'm like, what is going on? I told y'all about me trying to get a job, right? I'm like, why is my email not working? Like, what is going on? I called the lady. She said, you texted me back and told me that you didn't want the job. And I was like, no, ma'am. Like, that wasn't me. She's like, I've already done filled the position now. She was like, I was going to hire you. I'm like, soon as I changed my email and all my stuff, everywhere that I tried to get a job through started texting me back, getting emails back. Boom, 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 boom. That's why I'm like, okay, hold on. What the hell just happened here? Yeah. You're welcome, baby. Yeah. That's why, like, I pay attention to things that happen, right? And I just make a mental note of things. And now I'm just like, oh, okay, that's happening again. This person trying to come around again. What do you want this time? Because last time you was around me, shit started fucking up. Email got hacked. This happened. Wi-Fi, all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's like, now, when I have discrepancies like that, yeah. So see, people knows that you have wised up. You're checking your credit now. You're calling these places. You're figuring out things. Changing your routine. Changing your phones around. Your laptops. Putting security on everything. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, now they can't come in year 9 and they can't do anything because you are hip to their patterns, their cycles. What's going on here? Where before you wasn't hip to it. Now you're like, okay, my phone's acting up. Let me go over here and talk to such and such. Go to IT, see if they can help me. And boom, you get the problem fixed. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all, a lot of times when they hack your devices, they're trying to take information out. I'm going to say that again. When they hack your devices, it's because there's something in there they need to take out. Okay? Because they know that you have some information in there. They know what's going. They know that you have screenshots. You got receipts. That's why I tell y'all, listen, if you got screenshots or receipts, go print them out. Go take that PDF. Go to the FedEx store. Go to damn Walgreens, something. Print it out. Okay? Get you a file. Old school. File this shit. Because no matter if you hack the phone, guess what? I still got the information. What you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Ah. And see, y'all, that goes back to your businesses, right? Why do y'all think VG don't have no website? Because I already know. I've been hacked so much before I started even doing this type of work and working online. I'm like, I'm not finna be responsible. You ain't giving me all your damn information and go over and put it on a website and they drain your accounts and doing all of this shit. And then I get put into all this legal trouble and owe all everybody this money because somebody went over here and hacked this and stole everything. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I tell everybody, it ain't smart to set up things like that where you got people's personal information. That's not, to me, I'm like, no, baby, Because what I went through before I actually started working online, no, I'm not finna put you in jeopardy like that. Because I know what they doing to me. So why the hell am I going to put you in jeopardy like that? Because, man, y'all, these scammers don't care. You need to put more security. If you could put like face recognition on your phone and do like the 3-step notifications, okay, like the 3-step process to getting into things, put it everything on lock. You know what I'm saying? So you can protect your information. You can also have your social security number, put like a lock on that. Your credit, you could put a lock on that. There's a thing, I think it's called 360 something, where they'll alert you if somebody tries to use your identity and stuff like that. So that's why you probably ain't had no problems, because see, now Georgia, what you doing is you put a stop to all of it, right? Cause see, now it's getting harder for these criminals to do shit, okay? Cause there's so many cameras everywhere. Even if they steal your wallet, right? Their ass is gonna be seen on different cameras trying to get that money off. Cause y'all, listen, that's another thing. Pay attention. Why y'all think people don't carry cash no more? Everything's electronic. Everything is on your credit card. So these criminals need the cash. So whenever they go to try to get the cash off, they're automatically, there's a tag number. There's a picture. There's something where they went to go use that credit card to try to get the cash off. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You're dealing with some higher up criminals that's got some kind of ties, okay? Because if you got locks on everything, just a street criminal ain't gonna be able to get into that. When you got something that deep that's going on, yeah, there's something higher up that's going on, because that's somebody that's got connections. Yeah. Yeah, you want to contact a higher official. If you've already done put all that lock on there, that's something, somebody got some access that's abusing power. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I said these people don't want this smoke no more. Because see, let me tell you the problem with this now. There's a digital footprint. You put all that lock on there, okay? This is the thing about putting a lock on things in 3 different like steps of putting things in there, right? Hey, Miss Hollywood, you now have alerted people, because when they try to break in, now other people's being alerted about them tapping in, right? That's like, okay, with my Netspend account, right? If somebody tries to make a purchase, right, that I've never bought from, my Netspend bank is going to hit me up and say, hey, VG, did you make this purchase? And if I say no, immediately they shut that card off and they send me another one. Okay? And they return my money. No problems, no questions asked. So it's just like that right there, right? So if you've put all these locks on here, Georgia, then this has alerted other people. Okay? That's like you going to the post office and putting a hold on your mail. You go in, you show your face, you show your driver's license, you put your mail on lock and on hold. Then all of a sudden somebody comes in there and they're like, oh, I need to change this address over. They're immediately going to see where you put your mail on hold. So why is somebody else coming in saying they need to change your address? Y'all, that's why all these places, I'm telling you, I talked to the post lady. She told me, there's no getting away with this shit anymore. Because now you got to come down there and you got to show your driver's license, your identity, before you could change anything over. There was a time where they could just send it through the mail to like the mail cards and change it over. Now you can't do that. Now you actually have to go to the post office and you have to do this, showing your driver's license. Uh-huh. Well, honey, we've all been through that at one point. You know, Facebook is even making you put your face on there now whenever you start your account. And somebody's fucking around, they make you put your face on there now to do a face recognition. Yeah. I'm like, when did they start doing this? Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. In your situation, this is somebody higher up that's pulling strings, okay? But you don't have to worry about that, because guess what? They already caught up in corruption. You think you're the only person they doing it to? Child, listen. It's a whole group of people that they're doing the same thing to that's connected to yours. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Excuse me. And now they trying to shut everybody up. That's what that is. Y'all remember I said 6 months into this year, everybody gonna be sitting here and saying, VG, what the fuck just happened? Exposure. Exposure. It's real. This ain't no, it's not no facade. It ain't no, like, you can't make this shit up. And the spiritual community been talking about all of this stuff, and we're like, it's so much shit that's happening, right? That's been going on, and everybody been looking at us like we're fucking crazy as hell, and we're liars, calling us liars, okay? Mm-hmm. And look at that name on there. Yeah, that motherfucker always called me a liar. But anyways, I'm just saying. But now it's like everybody been busted. Now all of a sudden, collective, you ain't a liar. Motherfuckers now want to reach out to you and be like, hey, listen, I need to talk to you because, I was dealing with such and such, and man, it was some strange shit happening, and like, it's kind of like what happened to you. This person did the same thing, just different area. You see what I'm saying? And there's an airplane. Because, see, you went in your own direction, and you got the fuck away from somebody, and everybody's sitting around and looking around, and they saying, hold on. Like, why is this problem still happening? Like, you said it was such and such doing all this shit, but that's not the case. The problem's still here. It's you. But they kept saying it was you, collective, right? And you over here and you like, shit, whatever. Say what you want to. I ain't defending shit. I don't care what you got to say. And I'm going to sit in peace because I'm not... Shit, listen now. I tried to warn y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen. Now, all of a sudden, shit, all this shit's happening. And these motherfuckers got attachments and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And people sitting over here and they're like, what is attachments? Why am I itching every time I get around this person? Why do I feel sick every time I get around this person? Because it's that damn energy. That's what we've been telling y'all. Energy don't lie. People lie. And it's like, that's why we tell you not to eat everybody's cooking. See, look, he's talking about the kitchen. They don't have to actually put anything in your food. It could just be the energy they cook with. Okay? And if you know if somebody don't like you, why you gonna go to the weekend summer cookouts and go to the pool party and go to the grill out? And you know they don't like your ass. But they over there and they cooking for you, right? And then you over here and you feeling sick. You don't know what to do. It's because the intentions they had, right? And you over here and you like, man, VG, I'm sick as hell. I went over to that cookout and I ain't feeling good now. Who was at that cookout and who was putting their hands in that food? Intentions, right? And it's like, hold on. No. Pay attention now. Miss Hollywood TV, was that you that posted and said that you seen me in your dream? Because there was somebody said they seen me in their dream the other night. Okay. What was going on in that dream? Because look, the last 3 nights, I don't know what's been going on, but baby, we've been in battle. And it's been some shit. I'm like, but I can't remember what happened though. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very, very strange. It's like somebody is collectively trying to block our dreams. Where we can't see what spirit's trying to show us. That's what I was saying earlier today. I'm like, y'all, I can feel something happening, but I can't tell you exactly what it is. I just know somebody trying to run off with the bag and they're about to be stopped in their tracks, okay? And I see somebody getting tripped and hitting their face. How bad it is, okay? I don't know what's going on though. Like, because somebody's trying to, they know that there's a lump sum of money coming in and somebody is about to try to like steal something, take something, rob somebody, 111 on the clock. And child, somebody here about to hit face first. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. You know what's so wild though? Is I look at it like this. If you got to do these kind of things and steal, you might need it worse than I do. Going and doing something like that and robbing somebody and trying to hurt them physically and doing shit, baby, you need that more than I do. Because I'm going to stay out your way because you're dangerous. If you trying to go in and trying to do something like that, like, y'all, that's some, I don't know. I don't resonate with that type of energy. I ain't never been no liar, no thief, and try to go in and try to hurt people for money. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially like physically hurt them. And y'all, these people, okay, y'all see what's going on the tube, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, y'all, this shit is, people are unhinged out here. They're crashing out, and it's sad, man. It's real sad. And it's like, whoa. Yeah, it is. I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing here? Yeah, because people taking leaps of faith and doing shit. Yeah, exactly. And see, y'all, it be secret animosity that you don't even know somebody hates you. You don't even know that they. And then it's like with the Sagittarius full moon, now you know. It's like, okay, hold on, what just, something just switched up. It's like, hold on. Excuse me. Have you been manifesting the truth every moon cycle? And then all of a sudden, this full moon in Sagittarius comes, and you start noticing the glitch in the matrix, and you like, oh, hold on. Because I've been noticing that. I'm like, they didn't say that before. Now they're saying something different. Yeah. Look, and y'all notice the frog stuff. Now, all of a sudden, folks can't take a leap of faith. Because look, you see how I got the camera closer? Because now everybody watching. Now everybody's watching and they're like, hold on. Now the frogs got quiet. Now all of a sudden you can't take a leap of faith. You can't do things because all eyes is on them now. And they like, ooh, hold on. What just happened here? I'm good. How are you? See what I'm saying? Now all eyes is on them. Now all of a sudden they gotta back up. Now they want to get back here, and Spirit's like, no, come on. Y'all hear the frogs? They quit. It ain't so easy to take a leap of faith in year 9 now. Because, see, these people forgot who they was connected to, and they took a leap of faith, and there's a frog. Now, what they took a leap of faith on back then is coming forward now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a new beginning, sis. That's a 3 also. I'm trying to tell you, that's what I don't understand. Like, anybody that turns enemy, they was looking for a reason in the very beginning, right? You know, me and my husband was talking about this last night. Sometimes, y'all, the cutoff's not personal, it's spiritual. And people be taking it personal, but it's like, listen, there's some energies around you that I don't want to have no attachments to. So, like, I kind of had to move away from you because of what you was attached to. Right? And now people are starting to understand what that means. That cutoff wasn't personal, that cutoff was spiritual. Because there's a spiritual warfare going on. And if I recognize something, I'm gonna have to pull back from you because you don't understand it. I'm trying to tell you, but you ain't listening. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't need that intertwined in my energy. I'm already going through my own spiritual warfare, right? I don't need yours too. Exactly. Yes. And people be taking this all personal, and it's like, listen, sis, bro, it's not personal. Like, there was a spiritual warfare going on over there, and I tried to warn you, but you wasn't taking heed to my advice whenever I was telling you that I know how to read energy. I can see things. I know what's going on before they even happen, or in the midst of it happening. Like, I can see it. And everybody wants to laugh and everything else. That's why, like, I let people laugh. Y'all listen, let me tell you something. That's another thing that holds you back from your gifts whenever you worry about what everybody has to say about it. Okay? I sat in my bathroom and I just cried and I cried and I cried. And I took it so personal because everybody was laughing at me about what I do. And then I realized the impact that I have on the collective and how I've helped so many people. Child, that went out the window. I'm sitting over here and I'm like, well, shit, you can laugh if you want to, but you know what? I saved 10 lives today. What'd you do? What did you do? You know what I'm saying? Because I know the kind of impact that I have on the collective. And I know whenever I come on, I can help change somebody's perspective, their life, whatever the case may be. Help them get out of some dangerous situation they didn't know was dangerous for their health, their wealth, their children, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I started understanding how powerful my own story was, I stopped worrying about what anybody had to say about me. Hey, babies. And it's like, collective, when you step in that energy, you become dangerous because you know who you are. It is what it is. They can go and try to control the narrative all they want to, but it's really them need to be finding themselves. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's transformation. It's all good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do a lot to keep it cleansed, that's for sure. I don't bring people around. I don't have nobody in the house. Constantly cleansing, constantly doing spiritual cleansing, right? And staying high vibrational and just sitting in nature. And yeah, it's a lifestyle, that's for sure. It ain't something that we do just once or twice a day or once or twice a week. It's daily. You know what I'm saying? Because it becomes almost a second job, keeping things cleansed and staying focused and staying tapped in. That's why you can't be around. Look, my nose itching. That's why you can't be around certain energies. Oh, I understand. But see, that was a blessing in disguise. Uh huh. Yes, you always want to do your meditation and stay aligned. That's like earlier, like I said, when I got up, I guess I was being spiritually attacked in my dreams, and I went in there and I got in the bathtub, cleansed myself, and got ready for a Reiki session. And because that's why I say, y'all, if you don't see me, I it's because I need to cleanse myself. Cause I'm not trying to come and pour that energy all over the collective, right? No projections, nothing like that. I'm gonna pull back. If I have to like cancel your reading till the next day, you know that's really important to me because I want to make sure that I give you an accurate reading and it's not and there's no projection there. Yeah, like it's a really important because I want to make sure my energy is balanced and cleansed so I can do the proper work and give the proper messages. And if I got to pull back, I just got to pull back, right? Yeah, that's exactly right. I've gotten some people to come to me and they're like, "Hey, I don't know much about this, but I just know you've been telling my story, and like I'm new here, and like I just know that there's some things that ain't been adding up, and like, can you explain this and this and this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like get a pen and paper." And that's what I love about my clients, y'all. When y'all come to me, y'all always have your pen and paper ready, okay? Y'all be writing things down. I give you assignments. You go and you do your studies. I like working with people like that because that means that you are ready to release and let go and try to figure out how you can remove yourself from people, places, and things and energies and do that cleansing so you can get that clarity and then you can tap into your own intuition. Because a lot of times y'all come to me and be like, I just need clarity on A, B, C, or D. And I'm like, you ain't tripping. And it's like, y'all just take off from there. Y'all are like a butterfly. Y'all just start going through your transformation. And I like that. I'm like, okay, after like one or two sessions, maybe three, y'all take off, you know, and that's a good thing. That's exactly right. Because that means that me as a teacher, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And you didn't sit and you didn't leave with confusion. You left with clarity. You left with some notes that's gonna help you move forward and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, really important. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. And you know, you got to remember, collective, everybody's your teacher. Everybody has taught you something and helped you evolve. Yeah. Miss Hollywood, I know what you're talking about, baby. Listen now. And it seems like life is just so much lighter now. And you're like, I don't have nothing going on now. Okay. So I left all the problems behind and all the drama behind. Okay. Hold on, spirit. I can work with this, right? Like, life is a lot easier. Like, I can glide through life and I'm good because you ain't connected to A, B, C, or D. And it's like, things start opening up for you and in areas where you was having problems and now you ain't having so many problems. That's why, but see, y'all, that's the hardest part. That's the hardest pill to swallow on this journey, is when you got to leave people behind that you love and that you unconditionally love. Their love had conditions on it, and you're like, well, that's disappointing, because you know I would have sacrificed myself for you. But now that I see this, now I'm gonna have to sit with this, and I'm gonna have to release it, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's exactly right, Bobby. They call us crazy, but we don't look so crazy now, do we, baby? Shit, listen now. I don't look so crazy now. All that shit I was talking about 5 years ago. Everybody sitting over here and they're like, what's happening here? Shit, y'all watching everything be dismantled. You watching all the truth come out. How all this shit's connected somehow around the globe, and it's like, what? Yeah. Because, y'all, these are some big ass organizations, people, places, and things that's been orchestrating a lot of things. Yeah. You said what? I said he can't be that jumping on. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Yeah. You're exactly right. That's why I said, listen, if anybody trying to play God in your life right now, God is saying you ain't getting no pass. Cause I'm coming and ripping closet doors open, and you everything that's in your closet is coming out. What you've been doing, what you've been involved in, A, B, C, or D. That control factor was just an illusion, and it's like, oh, okay. That's why I can only control my vessel. I can't control somebody else's. How they feel, what they say, anything else. Only thing I can tell you do is go and hug a tree, sit down and relax and sit in peace, and you gonna get all the clarity that you need at the end of the day. That's exactly right. Cause y'all, for so long I've had people try to control my life, control what I think, how I feel, how I need to do this and how I need to do that with my kids and blah blah blah. And it gets so exhausting, and it's like, when are y'all ever gonna just focus on what you need to do? Like, all that energy that you put in is now being returned, and now you got people trying to control you, and they don't like it. They don't like the people trying to control them now. They're like, oh, you don't tell me what to do. And they're like, well, we sent you out to do this and you didn't do it. So all of this payment that you had, this foundation that you built, this business that you built, oh, we're snatching that away. Because we paid you to do a job that you couldn't do. You couldn't control the high priest or the high priestess. Because see, the high priest and the high priestess, right, does not tell our secrets. And I've had somebody actually go and make a video and say, y'all, Vision Goddess knows a lot more than she's telling. Well, most high priests or high priestess do. We ain't supposed to share all of our knowledge. It's sacred. It was given to us for a reason, right? So it's like, I'm not allowed to tell you everything. Yeah. And see, when you know, right? If you're tapped in, you already know what's up. Because Spirit will give you a message and say, you just got to keep that to yourself. Keep that under your hat. Mind your business. Because everybody got their own journey and everybody has to learn, right? Some people get offended whenever you don't give them all the information. But the only reason they're going to get offended is because they're a karmic. They need to know what you know about their plan and how it's about to be sabotaged. Pay attention now. Why do y'all think your silence right now is tearing these people apart? Because, yeah, you're giving messages, but you ain't giving the message that they want you to give. And y'all, I feel like earlier in that reading, it's so funny because somebody wants me to say something. Somebody wants me to give some information. And Spirit's like, VG ain't giving you that information. Like, hold on. VG ain't giving you that information because they know what they're coming to search for on your platforms. Pay attention. And I'm like, y'all, listen, I'm just being obedient. Have y'all noticed back then whenever I do certain readings, that reading would cut off? The sound would cut off? And y'all would come in the comment section and you'd be like, VG, why'd the reading cut off? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I was telling too much. So then I go and try to re-record the reading. And I'm like, hold up. What just happened? Same energy wouldn't come out. And I'm like, Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, why the hell can't the collective hear this? And Spirit said they don't, some people don't need to hear that. And I'm like, okay. Y'all, that's why whenever that Vision Goddess Tarot channel went down, I didn't flip out. Because there was something, it was time for that channel to go down, right? Because we jumped timelines and y'all notice how things is different now. Does that make sense? How things is different now? Because y'all, some of these people still can't find me. Spirit has me hidden from a lot of them karmic energies. And that's why I said, like, if you have been finding me, it's because you were supposed to. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. See, and somebody's sick, y'all. But somebody's trying to hide this. Because this is on the ground, but somebody's sick. Because they can't find you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a blessing in disguise. I'm going to tell you something. And a lot of people didn't. They expected me to react in a different kind of way, but I didn't. I was like, okay, y'all, listen, Spirit's doing things, and I'm staying out of the way. See, somebody can't juggle you anymore because they can't find you. They can't get in your energy. They don't have access to you anymore. There's something about this right here. My nose is itching. My face is itching. Like, yeah. So that's why I say, like, pay attention when the energy changes like it does, because it's for a good reason, and it's pulling you up out of a storm that you was actually supposed to, somebody wanted you to be a part of, right? Now somebody here is seeing something on the World Wide Web, okay, and they're looking back at the past and they're saying, oh fuck, what just happened here? Spirit might be showing you to somebody now, and they're like, I thought I got rid of them. I thought we already took care of that problem. Nah. Somebody ain't getting a new beginning. Because you took the cup from the divine and you didn't worry about it. You was like, oh, okay. There could be a King of Swords coming in with a message about your past. Okay? That could be the authorities. How you avoided a tower. Okay? By cutting some kind of communication with somebody here that was cold-hearted and that didn't have no good intentions for you anyway. Somebody under harsh judgment. It could be a dark high priestess as well that was trying to do work on you and doing things. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2. Yeah. Justice. See, you're helping bring justice to a situation just by peeling back and just minding your business, right? There could be a dark high priestess here that was doing a lot of work on you, and spirit removed you from one place and put you over here, and told you to go on and get busy over here, right? Yeah. There could be a dark high priestess that was trying to utilize your energy, and when you got kicked off of a timeline, okay, this person can't find you because they're too low vibrational. Something about this? Because y'all, what did I tell y'all about abusing divination? Somebody could have been abusing divination and always trying to tap into your energy every single day. And like now where you're on a different timeline and you're doing all this cleansing, and you know, you've done healed certain parts of yourself, somebody can't tap into your energy anymore. And this has got somebody real upset, okay? Something about this. Yeah. Because somebody here wants to make it look like you're the karmic so bad. Confirmation. They had people watching you. There are people watching you. This person watching you. And then all of a sudden you just went off and everybody's like, oh God, what just happened here? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Collective, I'm about to get some food. I've been working all day, y'all, okay? I finally caught up on personal readings, like I said. If y'all need a personal reading, y'all let me know. Hit me up on my inbox or my Facebook Messenger. I'm open for Reiki sessions as well, okay? But yeah, I'm fixing to hop up off here. I didn't realize that it's already 10. Yeah, that's right, exactly. It's 10:03. Yeah, I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Y'all, please use your intuition. Even if you ain't getting clear messages, you just, something's telling you not to do something or go ahead and do it, just pay attention, okay? There's something here that's been hidden right now from the collective and we just can't see it, but just follow your discernment. I feel like it's a test, I'm gonna be honest, to see if people are really following their intuition with their spirit guides. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like spirit is testing people for them to use their own intuition at this point. All this healing, all this work that you did, are you tapping into your intuition? Are you listening to the messages you're getting, right? And it's like, it's a test for everybody. Something about this, okay? All right. Peace, love, and light. Thank you.
She say right here, 100.